one final time, getting you ready for opening day for the 2017 season. I'm joined by senior relief pitcher Shawn Larner. And Shawn, first and foremost, thanks for spending some time with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, Shawn, you look at the upcoming season, you guys were picked to finish 5th in the GLIAC, the first time in a while that you've been picked that high. Expectations for this team really are quite high.
Yeah, we've got a lot of seniors, a lot of good leadership, close group of guys. We're expecting a lot out of each other, and we'll go see what happens on the field.
And that's the next point I wanted to talk about. You being a senior, now you move from a valuable asset on the team as a junior or relief pitcher. Now you're in a senior role where, you were 4th in the conference in saves. You've kind of cemented that position as a closer for this Northwood baseball team. How does that factor into, number one, your offseason and being the closer, and number two, how you plan to perform on the field?
It doesn't change much, a whole lot, really. My goal is to just go out and pitch and be the best teammate I can be every time.
Shawn Larner, senior relief pitcher for the Northwood Timberwolves, is our guest as we look ahead to the Timberwolves' upcoming opening day, and you'll be in Tennessee against Milligan first, followed by games against Carson Newman. And it's got to be nice to be getting out of the state of Michigan for some baseball in February, huh?
It'll be excellent to get outside of that turf building right over there, first of all. And then, yeah, it'll be nice to see some sunshine and some warmer weather.
And one thing I found interesting about your career, that is, as a pitcher, at one point you were throwing over the top, and now you've transitioned into more of a sidearm delivery. How has that transition been like? And in terms of, the off-season conditioning, training, and the time in the cage with the catchers and the pitchers and all of that, how are you able to then become a completely different pitcher in terms of the delivery?
It was a long process at first. Had some doubts at some times too, which probably pretty natural, but it obviously turned out to work a little bit, and I just stuck with it, and coach kept saying, keep doing this, and I just kept rolling right through.
And lastly, we know you're a transfer from Alma, and you are now a member of the Northwood Timberwolves. A little bit different in terms of Division III versus Division II, but statistically speaking, you've had a heck of a career here at Northwood. Has to be really encouraging.
Yeah, it was nice to actually get an opportunity to play here. Alma was what it was, but I'm here now and happy to be here.
And one final thought, we'll get you out on this. We know we talked a little bit with your teammates, Grant Bridgewater and Connor Foley. We know Connor's a pretty goofy guy with the socks and everything that he's got going, but he made a comment that kind of stuck with me about being a baseball player and having those superstitions and having those routines. Is there anything unique about the days that you're going to be pitching? I guess it's got to be a little bit different in a relief setting. You don't always know when you're going to be pitching, but what are some of your pregame rituals and superstitions that you have?
I never shave on the day that I'll pitch. That's just an absolute no-no. And my left shoe always goes on first. Doesn't matter the day. Doesn't even matter if I'm pitching or anything, just in general.
Well, there you have it, Timberwolves fans. Shawn and his left shoe will be putting on first as Northwood takes on Milligan on Thursday, followed by a weekend series against Carson Newman. Be sure to follow all season long on GoNorthwood.com. And as always, Shawn, thanks for taking the time.